We're going to make macaroni and cheese. Now, I usually use elbow macaroni, but all I have is this penne, which is the small guy, so they'd be small enough to absorb the cheese. So you don't want big chunks, then you'll have a lot of pasta and not a lot of cheese. So first of all, I'm going to cook up my pasta. And I'll fill up my pan with water. Let's see. It's going to be for tomorrow. And that's the kids and the grandkids, and 7, 8 people. 1, 2, about 8, 9 people, somewhere around that. So I gotta make, and I'm not eating any. No. To me, that's poison pasta because it's got carbs. So no carbs, no carb gene. Yeah, that's about twice as much water as you have pasta. And that's plenty. Okay, so that's the pasta going. Okay. I haven't made this in a long time. I haven't made much of anything in a long time because I've been eating a lot of, like a piece of steak on the grill with a salad, or a piece of steak on the grill, or a hamburger on the grill, or chicken. I feel like a chicken. Oh, chicken. When you're on low carb, you eat a lot of chicken. Anyway, there's the pasta cooking. Okay. Now in this, I'm gonna, in my pan here, I'm gonna put in here half and half. Half and half. Oh, I don't know. Maybe a cup and a half. Yeah, about a cup and a half. I could probably measure. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, that's a cup and a half. You don't want big chunks. If the kids see the onions, if the grandkids see the onions, they'll say, I don't want to eat it. So you got to disguise it so they don't see it. Okay? So nice and thin. A nice slice, very, very thin. Just one slice, that's all you need. Cut it like that. Tiny, thin. Gonna as thin as I can. I haven't used any butter in a while, so. How much butter? Probably a half a stick of butter. I've got some toast or something on it. Gross. Okay. And my stick. Half a stick of butter. Half a stick of butter. Oh, that's way too much. No, it's not. Pretty good. Okay. Just a little bit granulated garlic. Just a little bit of granulated garlic. Just a tad. Put this in here. There we go. Now you can use any kind of cheeses you want. Any kind. I got the cheese ends yesterday when I went to Market Basket. Gorgeous cheese ends. There's Swiss, there's mozzarella, there's every kind of cheese. $1.99 a pound at Market Basket. The cut ends, cheese ends. And I got another bag from last week when I got it. And you can tell there's even horseradish cheese. Horseradish cheddar cheese. Oh my gosh, is it delicious in eggs. So you got all kinds of different cheeses here. You got the round, you got the provolone, you got the Swiss. You got all kinds of cheese and it smells delicious. So into this, the more cheese, the better it's gonna be. So what I'll do is I'll take probably about half of this cheese, which is probably, let me see, this is about a pound and a half of cheese. So I probably put about a pound of cheese in here. A pound of cheese. Yep. That's a lot of cheese, yes, but it's gonna be delicious. What I do now is I cut this up into little pieces. Just little pieces, so it will melt when I heat it. Put that over there. I'll turn this down to low and put my cheese stuff on here. So that one's over there, gonna be boiling. Okay? Stir it so it doesn't stick in the bottom. Ready? Oops! Oh, dang it! Dirty stove. I don't want dirty stove. As you get older, you just don't want to clean. You just don't want to clean as much as you used to. Because it's work. So we'll melt this up. And once this melts up, and that cooks and gets tender for 10 minutes, boil it for 10 minutes. So there you have it. You cook this down till it melts. You cook it slowly so it doesn't burn. It'll melt. You cook that till it's tender, which is 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Drain the water off of it. And once you drain the water off of this, the pasta, make sure it's nice and drained, no water. You pour this with this. That's it. You got macaroni and cheese. You can also, if you want to just make a cream sauce like this and put it on top of, with your cheeses and your butter and your half and half, hardly any carbs in that at all. And what you can do is, you can get this nice and creamy and then put it in the refrigerator, and when you have your vegetables at night, put some of this on top of your vegetables. Any veg. And the pasta's almost done. You can see how it's plumped right up. How do you know pasta's done? You take out a piece. You take out one piece. And you can either bite it or cut it. That cut pretty good. Now you don't need to bake this. Some people put it in a pot, in a casserole dish, put that in there, put this in, blend it together, then put breadcrumbs on the top of it and bake it. You don't need to, unless you want the crunchy breadcrumbs, because it's ready to eat. Here, and then I'll take my cheese sauce, put it on top here. And of course, when the cheese gets cold, it's going to get harder. If you want it cheesier, you add some grated Parmesan cheese. If you want it cheesier, but I don't think so. And look how creamy and cheesy that stuff is. And that's the mac and cheese.